Welcome. I'm going to show you guys in this video how I made Conquer, which is the first song of my 52 song project this year, one song every week. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys. This is, one of the first long form videos that I've done, and I'm just gonna throw it up here on Instagram. It'll be on YouTube as well. But if you guys don't know, I'm working in FL Studio, and that is my digital audio workstation of choice. I use Ableton as well, but mostly that's for live stuff. And the song starts off with this really lush pad. It sounds like this. And there's some keys in the higher octaves, but I'm using my little Akai here instead of my Arturia in the back. So I can't show you the whole thing, but it starts off like that, and then there's also this so that's Omnisphere. Then there's also Diva. So Omnisphere is a VST, and it has a bunch of patches in it, and then these are just virtual instruments. Diva is another one, and I'm using this other patch, which sounds like this. And both of those are playing in the very beginning when it first starts out. It sounds like this. There's also some birds. That tag is my mom. I had her say that. And that's going to be the beginning of most of my songs. I just love the way it sounded. Shout out to moms. And then there's also a crowd playing, but I don't think you can hear that. Excuse me. So once that plays, there's my vocals that come in here. And that's saying, and then there's also a piano that goes with it. Sounds like this. And that's a really nice piano that I got for free. It's a UVI workstation, and I bought that Arturia, and it came with a bunch of free software, and I actually use Arturia software a lot more than I realized I would. I paid a lot of money for Diva, I paid a lot of money for Omnisphere, but honestly, one of my favorites is the one that came with Arturia, their Analog 4. But this is a key suite workstation. So that's playing. It has a nice sound to it. It's grand piano. And then, so that builds up, and then on my vocals, what's happening is there's this thing called a crystallizer on it. So I'll show you guys here. This is what it sounds like. This is all I ever wanted to conquer. It starts building. Sounds terrible by itself, but what it's doing is, so this crystallizer is from Sound Toys. And what it's doing is it's a granular echo synthesizer, and it takes my vocals and pitches it up and then chops it up and just basically throws it all over the place. So this is what it sounds like without it. This is all I ever want to conquer. And then with it. To conquer. So you get that kind of like tension and build up, and that's what it's doing. And then there's a reverse sound that comes up here. So the I Believe in You Bro, shout out to my little cousin TJ. He sent me that sample, and then I took the beginning, the I part, and just put a bunch of reverb on it and then flipped it. So this is what it sounds like. then that goes into the I Believe in You, Bro. And that's a really common thing that producers do. In order to, sometimes it's just kind of abrupt to have vocals just come in. And so what we do is we take the very beginning of that vocal, put a ton of reverb on it so it has a huge tail, and then we reverse that, and then when you reverse the audio, it creates this kind of like, sweeping upsweep effect. And then that, of course, goes into the drop here. I believe in you, bro. So that drop, there's the kick, and then there's two parts to it. The kick is this, super hard. I made this kick a long time ago. I don't even remember the processing behind it, but I put even more processing on it. I put a decapitator on it, and what that does is it just kind of like, it drives it really, really hard. It's a distortion plugin, but without it, it's still hard, but then with it, it's even harder. So, and then I wanted that drop to have kind of like a fading, something that comes with the kick, because if it's, oops, battery's low. All right, I gotta hurry up. So that, what accompanies it is this. I believe in you, bro. So it's like that. Let me take out the trumpet thing. So that goes in with the kick. And then the drop itself has this, it's the same instrument, Omnisphere, same sound, but that sound is being played. So let me see if I can find it. I think it's A sharp. Or sorry, that's what it was F. So that's being played. Yeah, so that's being played. So those three elements are what drives this, and there's a bunch of seagulls that you probably can't even hear that I throw into the background that just creates kind of like ambiance and tension. And that, it's a frozen reverb from a Baker pack. I forgot where I got it from, but shout out to Baker, BVKER, has a bunch of sounds in it. And then I have hi-hats and a few other effects, but that really is, that's all it's doing. And then there's a second part from TJ that is a little bit different. That's a little bit more intense. I believe in you, bro. I should have made that part longer. That's like the best part. And then there's a synthesizer that plays at the end. And there's down sweeping that goes with it. So right here. Okay. And then so that was another reverse effect. Kaotonix Young Electric. And then the Kaotonix Young Electric tag, which I've used for a lot of my other songs. But yeah, that's it. So I just wanted to show you guys how to do that. And sometimes I'll do it like this, or other times I'll actually be screen sharing and then post that on YouTube, a higher quality video. Right now I'm just using my phone. But that's it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And check out my song Conquer. It's the first song. It's an introduction song. And next Monday I'll be posting a song called The Glory, which I worked really hard on. So yeah, it's out everywhere. Link is in my bio, but all of my socials, everything is at Kaotonix. And hope you guys are having a good day, and Happy New Year, happy 2021. And I'm excited to see what happens. So you know, you guys can follow along with me on this journey, and we'll see what happens after a year. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. Peace.